important to remember one truth as presented in our film The Prophecy, which states that now, more than ever, as we approach the turning of the age, what we believe is what we experience. For not all prophecies exist to tell us what is to be, but rather they exist to tell us what we need to hear in order to do what we already know we must. Thus, if a prophecy may be viewed as a projected outcome based on the preceding trend of events, then it may be realized that the instant we respond to the wisdom of our elders by doing what we have never done before, such as committing ourselves to helping each other, we immediately begin altering the probability line of our future and effectively begin creating a new reality. In order to more clearly see the changeable nature of prophecy, one may examine what the Mayans refer to as the Tiku prophecies, spelled T-I-K-U. The Tiku cycles are alternating positive and negative periods that affect the planet. According to the Mayans, August 17, 1992 marked our entrance into a new cycle of positive energy that will continue for some 676 years. However, before these positive energies could take root, we first had to go through a 9-year period of gestation, which ended on August 16, 2001. Through the Tiku prophecies, the Mayans announced that at the end of this gestation period, a significant event would occur that would have an impact on the positive growth of human consciousness. It was said that if this event occurred during the first 20 days after gestation, the cataclysms and cleansing of humanity would be on a large scale, and if it occurred during the second 20 days, humanity would be able to minimize the destruction. Thus, the collapse of the World Trade Centers, which occurred during the second 20 days, not only assured us of the minimized destruction to humanity, it also reveals that prophecies may be influenced and are therefore changeable. And it is with this understanding that we invite you to stretch your imagination to consider the events that could potentially unfold during the approaching period known as the definition, and to see how such events might serve to help us co-create a new world of peace and harmony together. Before we extend our imaginations to consider possible future events and how they might serve to inspire humanity to the fully committed co-creation of a harmonious new existence, we must once again express that it is not our belief that all or any of these events are actually going to occur. For as expressed both in this presentation and in our film The Prophecy, what we believe is what we experience. And it is our belief that by exposing the story that is being written by the mass unconsciousness, those of us who are willing to unite and work together will write and realize a never-before-imagined story of peace and unity together. That said, the possible events that are presented here are not randomly imagined, but rather are carefully compiled with an attention both on the prophecies of our elders as well as an analysis of current events and recognized trends on our global stage. We encourage all who view this presentation to please read the section titled Signs, which appears below this video on our webpage. Here you will find the script which details the potential events which we're about to present, along with links to source material that points to the possibilities of such events occurring. And so now, we ask you to center yourself in your heart and consider that each of the following events has been designed to further our awakening, by encouraging us to let go of those things that no longer serve us, and by inspiring us to unite and to commit ourselves to living for each other. First of all, considering that it was only a couple of weeks after entering the period known to the Mayans as the Purification that we saw the collapse of the World Trade Centers, it is likely that within a month or two of entering the definition, we could see an event of equal or greater global impact to that of September 11, 2001. Following reports from various trend forecasters, ranging from esteemed politicians like Congressman Ron Paul to reputed research agencies such as Gerald Salente's Trends that predicted the American financial collapse of 2008, many people believe that the worst economic collapse of American history will occur in the fall of 2010. It is thought by some that this next stage of the financial collapse, in a country where so many have already lost their homes and livelihoods, could result in a crisis situation, as the sudden financial losses could spark fears leading to riots, similar to those seen in Greece in May of this year. Another factor that some believe could add to the intensity of this scenario would be a significant increase in the number of deaths during this year's flu season. As detailed in reports that surfaced in the fall of 2009 surrounding the arrest of microbiologist Joseph Moshe, it is believed that in 2010 as many as 15 to 20 million people around the world could die because of Baxter Pharmaceuticals' H1N1 vaccine. An event such as this could be enough to spark the economic collapse, or if it happened in the midst of an already crumbled economy, the combined tensions from the deaths and the economic instability would greatly fuel the potential for riots and chaos. It is thought by some that such chaos could result in the initiation of emergency measures, such as declaring martial law and instilling the reportedly defunct Security and Prosperity Partnership. This program, now carried out in the guise of the North American Leaders Summit, could effectively unite the American economies and decrease national sovereignties. With the economies united and the people calmed or quieted by the force of martial law, things, though greatly changed, would return to some semblance of normalcy, just as they did in the wake of 9/11. And in this strange quiet, people would be given the choice of whether they wish to hold on to a system that they no longer believe in out of fear for themselves, or whether they will choose to unite with others and co-create a new way out of love for the all. All those for whom this choice becomes clear will be freed from their hesitation and instantly united with others who are willing to commit the total sum of their love, wisdom, and resources into the furtherance of the immediate divine objective for humanity and the earth. And in much the same way that the eighth sign of the Hopi prophecy states, we will see many youth who wear their hair long like our people come to join the tribal nations to learn of our wisdom and our ways. And for those who have already made their choice, the work that we do today is reshaping the probabilities of tomorrow. Have faith, for we are awakening as one.